guys? The Real Tranking Productions 2025 back again, here for a brand new and very special unboxing video. I know it's been a long time since I last made an unboxing video, you guys, and I apologize for that. I have just been very busy collecting other things, like I'll show you guys here. I have been collecting a lot of the Marvel Monster Jam monster trucks. Just a small little recap on why there's been a lack of unboxing videos lately. Not to mention as well, I've just been very patient waiting on some of the new 80th anniversary Thomas the Tank Engine items. The reason why too I missed out on buying the Play-Rail Railway Series Thomas is because I didn't have the money for it at the time. A lot of the money I saved was for some Lionel models, like the original Lionel Thomas from 1997, alongside with some Polar Express add-on cars, and a car for my Lionel Disney Berkshire. So yeah, that's why there's been a huge lack in unboxing videos lately. So yeah, I do apologize for that, you guys. But if you guys saw my community post earlier today, I went to the Mattel shop and I picked up a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine 80th anniversary items. And since I did a poll for you guys on which Thomas stuff I should unbox, the one that won the most votes was Thomas and James. However, there's a bit of a catch. I couldn't find James at all. I mean, honest with you guys, I looked for him everywhere in that store in the Thomas the Tank Engine section. He was nowhere to be seen. So as a backup, I bought Percy. So in today's video, you guys, we're going to be unboxing and taking a first look at the 80th anniversary push-along Thomas and Percy. Now, before I do get this unboxing video going, I do have a couple of important announcements to make. The first announcement is that I bought also some Trackmasters as well, that I will also be unboxing this week for you guys. I got the Thomas and the Trucks pack. And I also got Gordon and the Express, which I'll be doing a video on one this upcoming Sunday and another next week. And also in this video, I will be comparing and contrasting the newer push-along Thomas, or Metal Collection model, as it's called now, with the original push-along Thomas you see here. So yeah, another important announcement I have to make as well is regarding the Ruby Thomas. The Ruby Thomas, my dad pre-ordered for me a while ago, and it will be arriving in late July. So you will still see an unboxing video on that Thomas as well. Don't worry, you guys, I'm fully aware that I did a poll on that Thomas. I will be unboxing it for you guys as well. And we'll be comparing it with the push-along Thomas we'll be unboxing in this video. So yeah, with all that said and done, let's get into what you guys have all been waiting for. The 80th anniversary Thomas and Percy. So before we do get into the unboxing of these models and a close-up, let's take a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at our number one engine himself's packaging first, Thomas. As much as I'm not the biggest fan of Mattel these days, because of what they've been mainly doing with the Thomas brand as a whole, with AEG, and no offense to those who do like All Engines Go, but they did step up their A game for the 80th anniversary. And I have to say, they did a very, very good job with the packaging. You have a CGI render of Thomas, which looks like something from the Miller era, I believe. You have the 80th anniversary logo, which is very crisp. Definitely reminds me of the gold on the 75th anniversary logo. You also have the iconic Thomas and Friends logo alongside Thomas. And you have the model itself. And this is, I don't know if this is just me, but I'm getting serious Ertl vibes with this Thomas. What do I mean by that? Look close at the rods. I feel like when they made this Thomas, I feel like they got inspiration from Ertl. But they did a good job with that. The model itself is also very well designed as well. The wheels themselves, alongside with the front buffers, and the face. They did a really good job on the face on this model. Definitely reminds me of Thomas when he was more cheeky in The Adventure Begins. You also have some rivet details on Thomas, definitely a nod to seasons 23 and 24. And you also have his back lamp. Nothing much to say at the back of the box. It's just with the logos and stuff like that. Thomas's name in different languages, which is a nice touch. And you also have the Mattel logo. And this is pretty much how much I paid for it. Overall, very nice model. Now, let's take a look at Percy, Thomas's best friend. Now, just like with Thomas, they did a pretty good job with the packaging as well. You have the, I'm going to say the Nitrogen era Percy image here with his cute little face. You have the 80th anniversary logo, which is also very well crisp. You have the Thomas and Friends logo alongside the Fisher-Price. You have Percy's name, of course, and the model itself. And just like with Thomas, once I first heard this model was announced, I was very, very excited. I think they did a really good job on Percy. His sides are pretty well designed on the model. I also like to, just like with Thomas, you get to see the model very nicely. And just like with Thomas, he also has some rods here, which are a nod to Ertl. And also it has metal collection on the side. And just like with Thomas, they did a very good job on his face. Definitely reminds me of seasons 19 and 20 on this Percy model. And as for the back, it has Percy's name in different languages, which again is a nice touch. You also have the no choking hazard, of course, which is very important. The Mattel, and of course how much the model was, which was roughly how much I paid for Percy. Now, with that said, I am going to open these models one by one. That way we could take a look at both of them. I am going to start with Thomas. I'm going to be very careful taking him out of the box. Ooh, this guy's a little heavy. So there's Thomas. We're going to take a look at him and Percy in a moment. And then let's get Percy out of his packaging. Oh, man. There we go. Okay. We got Thomas and his best friend out. And I have to say, holding these models in my hands, they did a very good job with each. Now, let's take a look at Thomas first. Our favorite #1 engine. They did a very good job on Thomas. I love the wheels. Of course, the little nod to Ertl with the fake rods. The buffer beam is incredibly well done. I also love how they painted the buffers. Yes! Love the painted buffer detailing. I absolutely adore the face, which I mentioned earlier. Definitely reminds me of how cheeky he was in The Adventure Begins. He also has a front lamp, which is very well done. His #1, I have to applaud here. They did a very good job with his #1. His wheels are also really well done too. Definitely a very, very nice redo of the wheels compared to the original push-alongs. Don't get me wrong, both these models are great, but I think these newer wheels I like more. The back detailing is also nice, but then again, there can't be a positive without a negative. My huge criticism with this Thomas is they didn't paint his back buffers. Like, seriously, Mattel, if only you guys did paint these buffers. But I do like how they did paint the front buffers, so that's a plus. Overall, though, the model itself is very nice. I'm going to give this Thomas definitely a 10 out of 10. Even though, despite the criticism I have, a very, very nice model. Oh, And silly me, they did do a really good job with the whistle too. That's nice. Overall though, this Thomas is really good and I highly recommend picking him up. And next is Percy. Percy is another very good model that Mattel did a pretty good job on. His face definitely is very cute. Definitely reminds me of seasons 19 and 20. The model itself is very well done as well. The sides are very well detailed. I also like how they did the pinstriping. And I also like how they did the rods like they did with Thomas. And I will show you guys side by side. Both of their rods are pretty much nearly identical, except Percy's is shorter and Thomas's is longer. And again, they did do the painted buffers on Percy as well, which is a nice touch. However, just like with Thomas, there can't be a positive without a negative. Percy's number 6 is a little too big in my opinion, and I really wish they gave it that short, kind of smaller 6, kind of like what was seen on the Take Along and the Trackmaster 2. But with that little nitpick aside, this is a very good model. And unlike Thomas, who only had the front buffers painted, Percy has both the front and back buffers. And also, they did a really good job on the wheels. Overall, though, they did a phenomenal job with Percy. And I can't wait to get my hands on that James, because I have heard good reviews on that new push-along James. Now, on to the next thing. Comparing this Thomas to the push-along, the original push-along. So, there are a lot of differences between these two models. This Thomas, of course, came out before, I believe in 2016 or 17. If I did get the years wrong, feel free to correct me in the comment section below. But anyways, here are the two models side by side. You can tell that the push-along one looks a lot more shorter. They also got his dome a little bit smaller, and his wheels a little too large. But that's completely okay though. I still love this model regardless. And of course, it has the unpainted buffers, but a very good CGI face. As for the new push-along, Thomas has very accurately proportioned details, including cab, wheels, side rods, and his iconic number 1. And you could tell that they gave more love to the newer one. And also here's a little side view of both models. And here's the back. Now, which Thomas push-along do you guys prefer? The push-along 80th or the original? Tell me in the comment section below. Well, anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and first look at the brand new 80th anniversary Thomas and Percy push-alongs, or as they're called, Metal Collection. And in the comment section, which of these two do you guys prefer? Thomas or Percy? I like both models equally, but Thomas is hands down my favorite because of how they did his face. They did do a good job on Percy as well, don't get me wrong. Well, anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing and first look at the push-along 80th anniversary Thomas and Percy. Well, this has been the Real Tranking Productions 2025, and stay tuned for this Sunday where I will be unboxing and taking a first look at the brand new Trackmaster Thomas or Gordon. Well, anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. This has been the Real Tranking Productions 2025, signing off, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye-bye!